setting this shit up now, man. Should have done this shit before, man. It's fucking about. Yo, what's happening? Would Kell Brook have been a victim of Jeffrey Dahmer? Yeah. That's a good question, you know. That is a good question. Because Jeffrey Dahmer liked him black, didn't he? And gay. I don't think he cares if you're gay, but Kell, I don't know, Kell allegedly ticks both of those boxes, you know, being black and gay. So I don't want to diss him, but we're just having a chat. You still working in Boots, losing money, yeah. So I've got a night off tonight, you know, from Boots. So I thought I'd do a live. I'm gonna do lives, you know, my nights off. I get 2 days off a week, but I might quit. Like I say, I'm losing money by going there. So I get paid about 50 quid a shift. Cost me about 20 quid to get there and back. I get taxed, you know, it's just, I always buy a McDonald's as well, you know, when because I finish work at 3 a.m, yeah, and my train is at 5 a.m, so I have to wait 2 hours. So I normally go to the 24-hour McDonald's in Nottingham, you know, and have a chicken sandwich meal. So I'm breaking even, really. I'm not really making a profit, so it's just stupid. But because I've been working, I've been drinking. I ain't drank for 3 days, so it's been quite good, you know, to detox. How are we tonight, Tyne? Nice to see you being safe at home, trying to avoid ramming a Nathan. Yes. XOX. X. Yeah, man. Sorted me out with a little super chat. Is there much sexual activity at Boots? Surprised I haven't been arrested, you know. I'm going to be honest. We all talk. You know, we're mates, aren't we now? So we can be honest with each other, man. I'm surprised I haven't been arrested. Some nice women at Boots, you know, bending over and that. So that's why I'm willing to lose money, you know, by going all the way to Boots and back. Yes, G-Man Boxing. He's back. I ain't seen you for a while, man. It's good to big up time. Conor Ben gave back his boxing license, donating to get you out of your job. You need the bag. Yeah. Shout out to G-Man, but yeah, Conor Bomb. He tried to give his little license back, didn't he, to the boxing board. You know what I mean? What do you think of that? So what do we think of it? I've been trying to catch up on IFL's videos in it. So I watched Eddie Hearn. And Eddie Hearn was like saying, oh yeah, if you go on Google, you can see that chickens and eggs are contaminated with that chloroform. So, you know, Conor Bomb, he might have fucking had some chicken that was contaminated with chloroform. Eddie Hearn is fucking... Eddie Hearn is fucking mental, man. He got caught, man. Just cut the shit. Fucking chatting away about scientists and legal matters and all this other shit. He got busted, man. Conor Bomb and his fucking little drug pushing life, his drug fucking, he's like... Oh, this is nice. It's my night off on Boots. So I'm just chilling. It's about £10 of weed. Tying his Rosie Webster's stalker. You know what? Do you know what it is with that Rosie Webster? Right, two things just happened then. You know that boxing basement, he just deleted one of his messages, so he will get shut down, you know, if he carries on. I've seen a few little clips of his, a few little videos, and you have to watch out, you know, when you're having a go at those rainbow fuckers. You have to try and reword it, you know, and try and... But yeah, this woman, Rosie Webster, yeah, she split up with her fucking fiance, innit? What do you think of that? Do you think that's a coincidence that when I started putting photos of her all in these videos, you lot send her clips of these videos, yeah? She's all of a sudden split up with her brown boyfriend. You know what I mean? Could be a coincidence. I don't think these videos are that big, to be honest, but yeah, she looks alright, innit? But I'm not a stalker, like, that's what I was trying to get to. Like, I haven't got photos of her all on my walls and shit. I don't follow her on Instagram. I don't even know if she's on there. I'm not really bothered. The reason why I put photos of her in this video is because she's like a mascot. Yeah, a nice, attractive white mascot. So that's what it is. It's not really about stalking. Because what it is as well, yeah, if you look back at these early lives, I had like photos of like boxers, you know, with nice women, because I want to try and get as much pussy into my videos as possible. My aim is to start interviewing women, yeah, so sex it up, so put photos in. But when you see like there's obviously only so many photos of boxers with nice women, so I had to branch out, innit? I had to put Kelly Brook, you know, in the photos, you know, in the lives, and Rosie Webster, but I'm just kind of stuck to Rosie Webster, innit? Obviously I'd bang her, innit? Obviously she's fucking decent looking. She's white. Thoughts tying on Kanye West going after the Jews. That's what I'm saying. So you see this video here, yeah? It's called Rosie Webster Splits with Fiance, a review. So people might be tuning into this who watch Coronation Street. So if I start talking about Connor Bum losing his license or giving it up, I mean, you know, it's not gonna fucking go down well with the Coronation Street fans, you know, who don't know Connor Bum. So that's why I need to set up another channel. So this guy is asking me about Kanye West going after the Jews. So really, that should be a video on its own, and not like mix it with Connor Bum giving his license back. Because boxing's a small world, isn't it? Does your mum know Callum Smith? I can guarantee you that my mum wouldn't know like Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. She would never have heard of Usyk. I can guarantee. So boxing's small, isn't it? So I need to go for the fucking bigger audience, you know, to get some... I've made good money from talking about Kogan and that little bitch Sonny Edwards and the Black Critter. But imagine if I talk about Kanye West, it would probably increase, wouldn't it? Andrew Tate converting to Islam. Hold on a minute, let me just show you something here. Just fucking chill out, man. Just look at them, those women. Just yeah, you know that guy there? Do you know who that is? You know this guy here, he like added me on Facebook, innit? And I don't know who he is, you know, but it's because the guy spoke about Andrew Tate, innit? So converting to Islam. So can you not see that there? This is a... Oh, what the fuck? Hold on a minute. You see that? That's Andrew Tate, innit? So I don't know why I showed that, you know, it just fucked up the video. It slowed it down, man, and I didn't even really make a point, you know what I mean? So it's fucking stupid, man. Yeah, Shed, thanks for the super chat, yeah. What do you talk about with your work colleagues? Nothing. You know, when it was lockdown, I was drinking Rosie every day, yeah, so it like stained my teeth. So you know, when I'm at Boots and I like walk past a woman, walk like, she'll smile at me in it, but I need to get my teeth bleached. Because they got a bit stained, you know, during lockdown, so. I added you on Facebook and told, oh, fuck, what do you say? I added you on Facebook and tagged you in about, fuck yeah, let's forget it, man. Kruger dropping a DM to Rosie Webster, that's what I mean. It's probably universally the most sort of like gone for kind of woman, if you know what I mean. There's a woman who works in Boots, yeah, and she's black. She's a black African, but she bleached her skin, you know, to try and become white, like Michael Jackson and fucking. So they all want to look westernized, don't they? They want to look like Rosie Webster. So Kruger sliding into her DMs, it's not a surprise, man. Did you not see where I put my lighter? I put it under my balls, you know. Eddie Hearn said Derek Chisora is getting a couple of £1 million, you know, for fighting Tyson Fury in the trilogy. That's fucking stupid, innit? You don't deserve it, that's what I mean. Some people in boxing, they get what they don't deserve, innit, if you know what I mean. So I feel like I should have carried on boxing. You know, being like Chisora with like 12 losses and that, and just fucking... Tyne, are you still going to be making a podcast or doing videos with Eamon Khan, aka Take Aims of Boxing Social? I haven't really heard from that guy for a while, you know. That's my advisor, Al Eamon. That's his name, Eamon. And he's like my little advisor. You know, he got me the interview with Dead G. You know, KSI's brother. So he kind of like pushed me into the interview, innit? And I didn't really want to do it because I didn't really know Dead G or those other YouTube fuckers. So, but my advisor, Al Eamon, he fucking like kind of pushed me into it, innit? And I fucked the interview up, but I managed to get the interview with Dead G. Asked True Geordie to get you on a KSI undercard. So what happened? I watched the True Geordie video the other day, and he was like kind of dissing Eddie Hearn and Dead Zone, cause like, you know, when KSI boxed them two guys, I think True Geordie was commentating in it. True Geordie was like dissing the opponents, you know, saying this is fucking stupid, man. So they didn't ask True Geordie, you know, to do the next Dead Zone event. You know, that KSI type shit, Misfits. You know, that YouTube boxing scene. True Geordie wasn't asked to do it. He was in Sheffield. And I think he did a video, you know, kind of like dissing Dead Zone and Eddie Hearn. You know, Eddie Hearn trying to cover up Connor Bomb's little fucking drug activities. Yeah, he's messaged me asking me not to talk about his DMs, you know, so I'm not going to go into it. Sorry about this. Just whatever. Just look at the pictures, innit? So, you know, if I do a video about Kanye West, you know, dissing the Jews, and just chucked it on another channel, it might do alright, innit? Lily, if your bangers are double D, I'm game. Who's Lily? What are you talking about? What are you saying? What's he saying here? Is there a Lily who's in the chat who's talking about her tits? But it could be a man. So that's what I mean about dating apps. Like, you don't know who you're talking to, do you really? Eddie's been smashing Sky Nicholson. He's not wearing his wedding ring anymore. Oh yeah, he went to Australia, didn't he? He went to that fucking Sky Nicholson's fight. And his wedding ring has conveniently gone missing. That's interesting, isn't it? What happened to Maya Jama presenting Dead Zone? That didn't last long, yeah, I know. She was acting arrogant, innit? She was turning up in a little limousine and that, you know, trying to act like Beyonce. These women, they think they're bigger than they are. Like, you know, Michelle Hall Phelps, she thinks she's fucking J-Lo, don't she? Yeah, that's what she thinks. She thinks she's J-Lo, so... These women are deluded, man. You're not J-Lo. You're fucking 40 years old, yeah. You're having to freeze your eggs because you've hit the wall. Yeah, don't talk about your fucking J-Lo. You're not. Yes, JD. How come it takes you 3 hours to get to Boots? Laughing face. I have to get a train there, innit? 'Cause I'm recording these videos in Sheffield. But I work in Nottingham, you know, Boots. Yes, Mike Carter. Thanks for the £2 super chat, yeah? Hello. Alright, that's a bit fruity, is it? I'll put him in timeout or what? We might do. Put him in timeout. Yankee Zulu. Michelle Hall Phelps is Tyne's ideal woman. He would marry her given the chance. I won't marry her. I won't marry her. I'd fucking bang her, yeah, but I won't marry her because she's too loud. She's too masculine. She's got. She thinks she's a boss bitch. You know, like Cardi B and fucking J-Lo and all them. She tries to be like that. So men don't like that kind of masculine energy, do they? Cali weed. Cali, that's what he said to me when he gave it me today. He said, yeah, I got you some Cali. So yeah, it's good to Victoria Centre Boots. Might have to come by and check you out in your uniform. That's Bruce Lee, innit? No, I don't wear a uniform, you know. I can just chill out. I wear this top here, so. Who the fuck is Rosie Webster? It's that white woman there, innit? That nice white woman, you know, at the top. So that's her. She's in Coronation Street. And seen her develop, you know, over the years. You know, from a little schoolgirl into a nice big-breasted fucking woman here, like that. Intrusive question, what is your monthly income? Shit. You're acting mad. You should have become a UFC fighter instead of boxing. I clicked on the wrong comment. But now UFC fighters are getting kneed in the head, elbowed, they're getting their fucking face sat on by another man, and it's a bit fruity. It's not really for me. Have you seen the video that breaks down how much you earn time? Yeah, I've seen it. I did a review of it on here. One of these lives, and I can't remember what he said, but he was kind of off with, like, because he don't know how many subscribers I've got on Patreon, so he's kind of guessing at that point, isn't it? But it's a nice bag, so thanks to everyone who's given me a super chat, yeah? I know some of you want me to stay broke and in the mud, in the gutter, but I need to get out of boots, man. There's some women in boots who are like 50 years old, yeah, and they've got Botox. And they've got those stupid lips, you know, them silly lips, them fake lips. And what else? They're trying to cling on to their youth. You know, because when they were like 20 years old, they were in their prime. But they're not really getting the same attention, so it kind of like fucking burns them, innit? But let me show you this video. It's a good video about this kind of thing. Shut your mouth. Right. Let's have a look at this. Forget this advert. Get rid of this advert. You know Akon, innit? You know his dad? He had like 5 wives. We'll have a little look at the video anyway. Vlad TV. Good channel, man. Good topics.
You yourself have 9 kids?
I got 9. 7 boys and 2 girls.
Okay. Yeah. And there's always been the rumors about how many wives you have.
Yeah, but it's I'm gonna let it stay a rumor. I like this. I like the fact that people are guessing now.
Okay.
I love it.
So you can neither confirm nor deny.
I'm not
you have
confirming nor
multiple
denying.
wives. I've been asking the same question, I think, for about 10 years.
Right.
Always get the same answer.
I clicked on the wrong fucking video, you know. Stupid. Yeah, this ain't gonna work, you know, man. I clicked on the wrong video, innit? Forget it. I'll try and sort it out for next time, or I might do a separate video on it, you know, put it on another channel, my channel. I was trying to find a video, yeah, of Akon talking about his dad. His dad was like 20. And he started to like, if I don't mind, it's getting a bit too sexual, isn't it? I've ate in the same restaurant as Andrew Tate, KFC, Luton. Yeah? What happened? Dead this time, mate. Call a brass. That's what I mean. They're all dead though. When are they ever great? Sometimes they're alright, but I think it was best when I was snorting. That was the one I enjoyed the most, you know, when I was snorting. I go live too late as well. I go live like, I don't think I've ever gone live at like 9 PM. It's always like fucking 11:45 at night, which is stupid, isn't it? Fucking dumb. Do you bite your toenails tying, mate? No. I don't even cut my nails. Can you see my nail there? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that fucking nail there just hanging about. Can you see it? You see that? I don't cut it, I just wait for it to like drop off. Mike Carter still giving me a few quid. Someone call me nasty. I can guarantee, yeah, I'm the only fucking person in this chat here now, yeah, who washes their fucking arse crack after they've been to the toilet. I'm not talking about using a little bit of tissue. I'm talking about washing with water, fucking soap and all that shit. Don't talk to me about nasty, yeah? What are you saying? What's this guy saying here? Let me see what this guy was saying. That is disgusting. Which nail? Why don't you work at Boots in Sheffield? Because I want to move back to Notts, yeah. Because I keep having dreams that my mom's going to die. Because she's like 65 in it, so she probably ain't got long left, and I've kind of like abandoned her, you know, for the past 15 years. When I moved to Sheffield to train with Brendan Ingle at the gym that Nassim Hamed used to train at. Because I was a big fan of Naz in it, so I wanted to train at that gym, and I didn't make it in the end, you know, in boxing, so I feel bad. It's my mom's birthday today as well. About 10 minutes before I started the live, I sent my mom a text message saying, "Happy birthday, I'll bring you some weed next time I'm at Boots. Kiss." I'm gonna sort her out with some weed, man. Johnny Nelson's mum died. You get that nice inheritance money when she dies though. Yeah, 300 grand. It's a nice bag, innit? That will take me to 2 million. Oh, thanks for the super chats over the year, man. You shouldn't have to pay for this. If I send a brass round, will you get her on the live? Yeah. Yes. Yes. When I was working at Boots, yeah, there was this nice woman there, and I thought, this woman is fucking picking up boxes for 5 hours, yeah, or 10 hours, depending on whether she's full-time or part-time. I'm part-time, innit? But this woman's picking up boxes for 5 hours, yeah, for like 30 quid. Because the other day they sent us home early. So we didn't get 50 quid, we got 30 quid. So I'm definitely losing money working at Boots 5 days a week. So I might have to fuck it off. But what was I saying? Yeah, so there was a nice woman picking up boxes for 30 quid. And I wanted to say to the woman, look, do you want 200 quid to be on my YouTube live for 2 hours? So you'll get 200 quid for 2 hours, yeah? How long is it going to take you to get 200 quid? You know, working at Boots, so... Fuck, you know. But yeah, I wouldn't let you arrange for a hawker to come round here, because I'll have to give you my address, innit? And I just don't. I'm a bit wary about some of you lot, innit? You need to get your TikTok popping. That's it. There was a guy at Boots, yeah, and he's really fucking good looking. No homo. You know, he's brown. He looks a bit like Joshua. Fucking cunt. And he's on TikTok, innit? And he's saying he's getting paid like 300 quid a week. So that's a nice amount. He just does silly TikToks. Hex Tour is not sending you any more money. Me and him have been talking behind the scenes, because you have to remember, when someone gives me like 450 quid, like Hex Toys did the other day, you know, YouTube take a third of it. So it's best to go behind the scenes, innit? If you know what I'm saying. So you know, you trying to fucking diss me. What did that guy say again? This guy was chatting. Hex Toys not sending you any more money. So he's trying to be fucking witty, innit? But I'm getting sent more money because YouTube aren't taking their fucking cut. Thoughts on Logan Paul fighting for the WWE title next week? You know, him and Andrew Tate, they don't really like each other yet. Andrew Tate saying that Logan Paul sold out. You know, and he's just sucking off the Matrix. But, I don't know, WWE. Yeah, just fuck off, innit, if you're getting bored of these lives. Just fuck off, man. You're not obliged to stay, like, dip in and out. I think some people dip. Some people have a little dip, don't they? They just dip in and out. Some people join the live and they say, oh, he's still live, like they left and did something else. That's alright. I don't promote these lives at all. I don't try and promote them on Instagram, yeah? Because I know it's not really worth it, but... Who thinks Tyne is lying about working in Boots? No way he would get away with having those nails if he really did work there. You know these nails, yeah? Can you see that? I use that to slice up the cardboard boxes. You know, so I can take the products out of the box and fucking Put them into another box at Boots. I've given £8 for this. Grave Kipper, missed my super chat. What did you say? Say it again. Thoughts on Ben giving up his license? Yeah, I thought about it a little bit, and I thought, why has he done that? Has he done it to avoid a fine? Has he done it to avoid a fine? Does that make sense? What the fuck are you on about, man? Can't remember what. Good question, Aaron Jones. Are you the guy that I boxed? I boxed a guy called Aaron Jones. His name is like Prince Aaron. And basically, I'm trying to find a video in it about lottery winners who went broke. Because like when you win the lottery, say if you win £10 million, the lottery will say, do you want the £10 million up front? If you take the money up front, you're not going to get 10 million, you'll get 6 million. But if we spread it out every month, so you get like 200 grand a month. Which one do you want to take? You get 200 grand a month for the rest of your life, or do you want the 6 million up front?
Houses, fine dining, and even cruising the Mediterranean with your own yacht. Everything sounds awesome, but winning the jackpot isn't everything it seems to be. Most people dream about hitting the jackpot, but they should be cautious with their wishes. It's not uncommon for lottery winners to end up with nothing but shattered friendships, ruined marriages, poverty, or even death. Winning the jackpot, sounds like a dream come true, until the money draws out selfish and bitter relatives, scam artists, and charity cases from the shadows. Many lottery winners are left penniless after a series of bad decisions. This video will go over the second part of the dumbest lottery winners ever. If you haven't watched part 1, you can do so by clicking on the top right corner now, and then coming back to this video. Those stories are as mind-blowing as the Tonda Lynn Dickerson. Tonda Dickerson worked as a waitress at Waffle House when she received an odd tip. Because he didn't have any more money, her customer left a lottery ticket instead. He had no idea that he was about to change this woman's life forever, and not for the better. Later that week, she heard the news that she had won $10 million. The other waitresses were thrilled since they had agreed to split the wins before the lottery draw. On the other hand, Tana did not know about such an agreement and planned to retain the money for herself. These actions resulted in a series of lawsuits against her, which she eventually won and taught her the importance of protecting her assets. Tonda and her family established a corporation for this specific purpose. However, the IRS pursued her for not paying taxes on a gift of shares she made to her family through the firm. She challenged them, but lost, and had to pay $1.1 million in taxes as a result. A few years later, after all the money was gone, Tonda ended up working as a poker dealer at the Golden Nugget Casino in Mississippi. Number 9. Laura and Roger Griffiths. The marriage of Laura and Roger Griffiths ended in divorce less than a decade after the British couple won a $2.19 million jackpot. Roger pursued his rock star dreams by spending large sums of money to have his band release an album. Laura became familiar with the high life after the couple purchased exotic cars, a $1 million home, designer clothes, accessories, and a costly private school for their daughter. They invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in opening a salon, where Laura was later forced to work as an employee just to make ends meet. In the end, the couple had less than $10 and a shattered relationship. Number 8. Callie Rogers. Callie Rogers was another lucky winner from England, who got rich at a very young age, but she was even more immature and less prepared to manage her new fortune than the previous couple.
I've heard about
Roger was
that.
only 16 years old when she won the equivalent of $2.3 million in 2003. A decade later, in 2013, she only had about $2,500 in the bank. She burned through the money due to drugs. Rogers dropped about $300,000 on cocaine alone, as well as plastic surgery, high-end clothing, gifts, and partying. These decisions made Callie, who was 33 at the time of this video, live on benefits. However, since then, she has felt way stronger and completely different. Recently,
Yeah,
she said in an
fancy.
interview, "It was too much money for someone so young. Even if you say your life won't change, it does, and often not for the better. It nearly broke me, but thankfully, I'm now stronger than ever." Number 7. Curtis Sharp. Curtis Sharp won $5 million in the New York lottery in 1982. Unfortunately, his story was one of the rags to riches and back again. By 1987, all of his money was long gone, just 5 years after hitting the jackpot. Sharp's fortune would vanish far too quickly, thanks to multiple failed marriages, trips to the casino, reckless spending on sports cars, and lavishing gifts on friends and relatives. Fast forward to today, Curtis is a minister in Tennessee. According to him, other winners should walk away to clear their heads before spending any of their winnings. Number 6. Evelyn
Oh my god, what the fuck? Who's this Z-lister? You talking about me? Z. Yeah, sorry about this, but it's my day off on boot, so I thought I'd just see what everyone's saying. Number 1, Hex Toys. Yep, me and him have been talking behind the scenes. It's quite an interesting guy, you know, to just be chucking like 450 quid at me like that. You people can't give me a pound. Shout out to Raymondo. Ben going for IVF title. No wonder called Khan. Yeah, I'm glad he fucked up. He's too arrogant, isn't he? You're not a fucking... Looking like Tom Jones, big man. Are you still doing your podcast with Johnny Nelson? No, I don't think he'll do it. I think he said he'll do it, but in his mind he thought, nah, he's kind of dissed my boss, Adam Smith. What's that fucking noise? Yo, these guys are drilling next door. It's like 12:30 at night. These guys are drilling away. It's a criminal house as well. It's a criminal house where criminals get put in. You know, when they're waiting to attend court to get locked up. So, this is what I mean, man. Scumbags. Connor Bums put a statement on his Instagram page. I know he was trying to quote Malcolm X, wasn't it? There are drug dealers who pull up in a car and beep, and then the criminal fucking goes to their car and picks up some drugs and gives them the money. The guy drives off, innit? There's money to be made, you know, in the world. There's just little ways of making money. My dad made 15 grand, you know, in 2 weeks selling weed. Yes, that's crazy at this time. You should go around and tell them to shut the fuck up. I know, but it's one of them, innit? Like, if I start kicking off at the neighbours for making noise and I'm sat here talking, you know, it's a bit fucking hypocritical, isn't it? I live above an old woman. She's about 70, but she's deaf. So I can talk at this time. It's 12:30 at night. And I don't have to worry, so it's one of them, innit? Ty thinks he's a character in Juice. Good film, that. That's the one Tupac was in, innit? Good film, man. Juice, I like it. And they say, like, you know, before Tupac was in that film, he was like a little ballerina, you know, like doing like little gay dances and that. Really feminine and that. And, when he was in Juice and he played the murderer, he said that he changed, you know, off camera. And he started to try and act gangster. You know, trying to hang around with Suge Knight and that, trying to fucking... How many skeezers you had on Tinder in total? What do you mean by skeezers? What are you saying to me? You mean pussy? Not many. Not many. Sorry about that noise, you know. Do you see why I want to get out the mud? You see why I want to get out the scum? That's why I'm willing to do these lives and wake up the next day with anxiety, worrying about what I've said in the fucking lives. But I'm willing to go through that little bit of anxiety, you know, to make that money to get to fucking step up to Andrew Tate's level. You know, and get away from these scumbags. You know the taxi driver who took me to Boots on my first day? He recognised me, you know, from my channel Thai FL TV. And he was like, yeah, I watch your videos and that, so. I don't like people knowing that I work at Boots. I know I talk about it in their lives, but I mean people at Boots, because obviously I talk about a lot of. Are you friends with Chris Eubank now? And if I was walking in Brighton, yeah, and Eubank Jr. was like walking towards me, how do you think that would go? Nearly an hour now, innit? Shall I fuck off? Is Kel porking Ebony Bridges? Yeah. I think he's gave her a pork. She's his type. I don't know if he's her type. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I want to just fucking diss people, innit? But I just think, nah, don't do that. Right, it's been an hour, you know. Did I tell you I'm on Twitch? Yeah, I'm on Twitch as well. I've set up a little Twitch today, so we're expanding. Seen a little True Geordie Instagram story of him streaming on Twitch, you know, for some football match, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna start doing that kind of thing as well. So, what the fuck is that noise? You won't last on Twitch time. Yeah, they're quite strict. They get rid of people for all kinds of reasons, but I can control myself, believe it or not. You know, when I'm with my mum, and my mum says, what you been up to? I don't say to my mama, I've been watching a lot of porn, I've been wanking, I've been fucking this and that. So I can control myself. But you know, this fucking noise here, it's irritating. Rumble seems to be the place everyone's cussing freely. Yeah. That's where that Andrew Tate is and that Russell Brand and a few others. They approached Joe Rogan as well, but he was happy with his $100 million Spotify deal. But yeah, that noise, I don't know if he's trying to drill a hole, you know, to stash a few drugs, because I told you the police come round every week, you know, randomly. They do random searches. So this guy drilling away, this druggie, he might be trying to stash some drugs, isn't it? But yeah, sorry about the quality of the audio, the pictures are nice, aren't they though? So it's... Need fanny, always need fanny, mate. We produce millions of sperm every minute, so it's gotta come out, hasn't it? Just shoot a hole in the wall. I used to have a sawn-off shotgun, you know, that I was looking after for a local drug dealer in my area in Nottingham. Yeah, and the bullets were about that big, so... The noise is washing machine. No. It might be next door. I turned my washing machine off before I did the live, because I knew it would fucking make this kind of noise, but he's making noise anyway. It might just be a washing machine, so... Dickhead, man. But this inspires you. This inspires me to make money, you know, to fucking get away from these kind of scumbags. You know, where I don't live in a house that's joined next to another house. You know, where you can just live in a nice detached house where there's no fucking idiots like that. That's the inspiration, innit? To get the bag. Even though these lives are a bit cringe, it's worth it, you know, to get away from these kind of scumbags. You lot are talented, man. I've got a cousin who's really funny, and I tell him to set up a YouTube, but he just won't do it. He ain't got the guts. He works in a factory, picking up boxes for 12 hours. You know, he's not making the most of his talent, and neither are you lot. So, whoever said that, whatever he said, it was quite funny. Press the like button to save time from this noisy neighbours, yeah. I never do that, do I? Oh, like and subscribe. Yeah, thanks for that. Just whatever, innit? Do what you're doing. If you want to fuck off from this live, just go, innit? Just having a nice night off on Boots, so I thought I'd have a drink and just go live. Your hairline is hanging on for dear life, yeah. My teeth are a bit stained as well. So you know when the women at Boots walk past me and they smile, it's like I can't really smile because my teeth are all stained. You know James English, he's got white teeth, hasn't he? So I think James English and True Geordie have got a bit of beef. You know what I mean? They don't really mention each other, do they? They never ever talk about each other. They never say, oh yeah. You know, if I lived in a detached house, you wouldn't hear that fucking noise. But because our houses are joined up, have you seen the video of James English punching the woman in McDonald's? Is that true, yeah? That's interesting. James English punching woman in McDonald's, yeah? Oh, fuck off, man. James English responds to Darren Gee. Yeah, this is silly. This is nothing. George Groves, you see that? I watched a bit of that today. George Groves, he's had a hair transplant, hasn't he? Like fucking Connor Bum. No, Connor Bum's had a fucking beard transplant, hasn't he? It's a Eubank Jr. who's had the tattoo, you know, on his head. So, you know, George Groves, he's had a little hair transplant. Oh, James DeGale, that's it. They're all like it, but dickhead. Fucking scumbag. Dickhead. You know when you walk past a nice, attractive woman in the streets and you're just like a below average man and you know you've got no chance of banging the woman. It's irritating, isn't it? And it makes you want to step up your value, you know, so you can get that kind of pussy. But it's the same with this idiot drilling and are you 5-0 with 3 KOs with women in the streets? I've knocked out 4 women and about 3 men. This guy's pissing me off, you know, drilling. Man's fucking up my life. I really like these comments, you know. I'd like these comments in a little book, you know, a notebook. You know, if I was in prison, I could read these comments. Because I miss a load of them. Like some of them I don't see, innit? And I know I'm missing out. What it is, yeah, some people stream for 4 hours, innit? So I feel a bit guilty going above like 1 hour, but you don't have to watch, do you? Just fuck off, man. You know, if you don't want to watch, just chill out, man. Just go, innit? The numbers have gone up, you know, since that drilling started, so why have you got no game with the ladies? I think it's because I was in a relationship for about 9 years, so I didn't really have to be like, you know what I mean, on point, because I was in a stable relationship, so I didn't have to learn how to chat other women up, you know, and fucking get that experience. So I ain't really good with pussy in it, so I need to get that money, you know, so I can compensate for being a bit fucking sexually and socially retarded. Did you murder that woman? Which one? Who are you talking about? Which one? Do you know someone called Tony Jeffries? He was supposed to be some kind of he's got like 1 million subscribers. He's supposed to be a boxer. I don't know who he is. Who is he? I think George Rose was talking about him. He had him on his podcast. So, who is it? Because he's doing quite well, you know, subscribers wise. Someone said I missed a super chat. You miss your ex. The woman like got rid of me, yeah, because she was and this kind of reminds me of the Carl Pilkington comment that someone just said before, like, do you watch Carl Pilkington? So oh, that fucking noise is doing my fucking head in, man. I might have to go and hit this guy, you know. Man got frightened and just switched it off, you fucking dickhead, man. Do what man know. Man knows I'm unbeaten in the streets. But But yeah, my ex, I was with her for like 5 years, innit? She lived in London because she was studying at London University. So I used to sit on a bus for 4 hours to go and see her. You know, from Sheffield to London. And I used to listen to Carl Pilkington, you know, on the fucking bus. And Ricky Gervais and that. I thought, this is quite good. And I was listening to Joe Rogan and fucking Howard Stern and all them guys. And I thought, this is interesting. Boxing's too hard, man. I might just do a podcast. It's a nice way to spend my night off on Boots, you know, having a chat with you lot. Someone give me a super chat, you know, I forgot to read it, sorry about that. Let me fucking look at this. This woman tried to push me down the stairs. This is related to Carl Pilkington as well. So many links. So many links, man. Yeah, go on time, ring a brass and ask for takeaway items. It's a bit immature, innit? Shall I ring up a black escort woman and be racist? Yeah, I might do that, you know. Shall I ring up a black escort woman and be racist? I had that idea, you know, when I was in Boots. Yeah. I don't know why that popped into my head, you know, like. This is Cali weed. Have you ever had it? Cali. I've earned more from this live, yeah, than I would working in Boots and travelling for like 6 hours there and back. So really, I don't really need to work at Boots at all, do I? Get about 30 quid. It's fucking stupid, man. Mayweather said it, didn't he? Work smarter, not harder. Me travelling all the way to fucking Boots on a 6-hour journey there and back. It's not worth it. But that's me not being smart. It's me working hard, you know, going all that way and coming all the way back. That's working hard. Working in Boots for 5 hours. I'm not working smart. You know, Mayweather, he said work smarter, not harder, didn't he? How many of you lot are gay? Because there's a woman who watches these videos, yeah, and she messages me telling that some of you men are asking her to send you a photo of my dick. So what's all that about? Be honest, innit? It's 2022. If you're gay, you're gay, innit? Just say it. Bro, why don't you use the toilet? Because I'll have to unplug the mic. I'll have to fucking walk all the way to the toilet, piss, wipe my bell end, come back, put the fucking mic on, and I'll probably forget to put the mic back on, innit? Because I'll be a bit high and that. So I keep fucking up. Making sure I didn't piss in that bottle. I pissed in that Desperados bottle, not the Magners. I remember when I drank my own piss, you know, in fucking Sonny Edwards. Bitch, innit? So who's fruity then? No one fruity, no? Did any of you lot watch True Geordie's Twitch stream today? It was like a Twitch stream. What did you say? Do fighters feel big punches and body shot or head? I might just end this live, you know, and do another one straight away. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because it's too long, isn't it? I don't know if I'll get ad revenue for this live, so it would be better if I do another live straight away, because then I've got more chance of getting ad revenue. Yeah. All right. See you later. Wrap it up, man. Wrap it up.